Oh, champ. Stuart Little Kitchens, aka Gunna, Ratatouille Gunna, responds to the F the Streets movement dissing 21 Savage, champ. Now Gunna apparently realizes that 21 Savage is trying to use him for clout. Alright? This only gets worse. Now the rats are stepping on the so-called gangsters, champ. Listen, the man needs you to smash the like and share the video. This might be an exclusive. I don't know if I'm the first one to post this or not, but god damn it, I feel like I am. I feel like I might be though, you heard? I feel like I might be. I ain't going home to it. Gunna did an acapella for one of his songs that are addressing F the Streets movement. And it seems a bit interesting, champs. Smash the like, share the video. We're gonna jump into this. What you say, champ? I know these lyrics, by the way.
Now this shit 10,000 on shoe. Spend with no limit, 100 on Jew. Too many bitches, they coming in two. I took a perk, I been itchy since noon. Why the broke is the loudest in the room? Why all of certain niggas won't be cool? Ain't giving second chances at no fool. I'm on my depression, life been going smooth.
Yeah, champ, that's a direct. Who's he talking to? Y'all trying to be cool again, champ. Gunna says he's alright. Gunna says he's now I ain't gonna lie, this is a smart move from Gunna. Now, even though I know for a fact Gunna is a rat, I know he's a snake, this is the smartest move. To be honest, Gunna hasn't said a thing. Alright, did Gunna do a snake move? 1000%. Here's the problem though. Gunna is the only one, it seems, when it comes to this rapping thing, that knows why they're doing F the Streets. They're not doing F the Streets because, hey, the streets is a myth and all that nonsense. No, that's not why they're doing it. They just want a reason, a gateway to collab with Gunna without being judged for it because they threw him under the bus. Now, were they supposed to throw him under the bus? 1000%. Due to street politics and street code, Gunna should have been thrown under the bus. He violated. He told on YSL. He said YSL was a gang in the King Alfred plea, which is a rap thing to do. You nearly got Thug locked up forever. Nearly. You could have ruined Thug's life. Thug might have never seen his kids for a long time, champ. But now everybody wants to rekindle with Gunna. Yo, listen, I don't give a damn how good Gunna is doing musically. I don't care what he did. The man is a snake. He's done snake things. I'm not trying to rekindle nothing with him at all. Now, some might say, hey, Gunna should be lucky that niggas is even trying to rekindle anything with him. But is he lucky? Because none of the people that went against Gunna, which really they should have went against Gunna by all means. None of those people are successful musically like Gunna. Gunna is more successful than they are. Thug is not the same Thug prior to being locked up. 21 Savage doesn't have the motion that he used to have. And Gunna is flourishing, champ. He's not saying a goddamn word. He's in shape. His music is hitting. People don't really give a damn that he told. Even though he did a very nasty thing. Nobody cares, champ. You know why? Because the majority of hip-hop fans are not in the streets. All right, they're not in the street. They don't care about street politics. They don't care. They're not in the streets. These casual fans, these fans online are not in the streets. Majority of people are not in the streets. Majority of the people will probably do the same thing that Gunna did because there's only a very few amounts of people that will not tell. Okay? We just gotta be honest about the situation. I'm gonna run back what Gunna did. I know this song, but he purposefully did an acapella addressing 21 Savage in the F the Streets movement to anyone trying to collaborate with him. And Uncle Dut says, yo, bro, 21 Savage, yo, bro, hit my line. You know I defended you, right? Oh, 21, you look crazy. Not only did you waste your time, but Gunna's not doing a goddamn thing. Did you know that, champ? Yeah, Gunna ain't doing nothing. Hody says, yep, broccoli-headed TikTokers just gooners feeding for good music. That's right, champ. Listen, they're not in the streets. But they are trying to skeet because they're on those corn sacks. Not in the streets, but in the skeets. Okay, but Gunna said this in case you missed it, champ. I need you to run up these likes too, by the way. Gunna said this.
This shit 10,000 on shoes. Spend with no limit, 100 on Jew. Too many bitches, they coming in two. I took a perk, I been itchy since noon. Why the broke is the loudest in the room? Why all of certain niggas won't be cool? I ain't giving second chances at no fool. I'm on my depression, life been going smooth.
Yeah, champ. You know what that means? Yeah. Gunna don't care. F the streets. Yo, listen. F the streets is done already, all right? Y'all can chalk this one up. There is no F the streets. It's gone. Then you see 21 Savage renege on that. He says, well, actually, it saved the streets. Yeah, champ. F the streets. Nah, we just trying to save the streets, champ. F the streets, champ. No. Save the streets, champ. Yeah, save it. We're trying to save the streets. We can't save everybody, but save the streets, all right? Yeah, champ. Yeah, that's done. Yo, how much you want to bet this thing is done? 21 Savage will never speak of this ever again. Now, I ain't gonna lie. He single-handedly ruined his rap career by even doing this in the first place, because now it makes you look crazy. And everybody pretty much realizes what you just did. So you killed your gangster credibility, and apparently they kind of realized that, hey, you realize that you're struggling musically, and you went to great depths to try to be cool with someone you deem a rat. Nasty work. Salute to the boss for $5 in town taxes. Even though it says $4.99, it's the same thing to me. The ATL rappers are hoping us, the fans, would cancel Gunna for telling, and he pass all them up instead. Now they want to piece it up. Yeah, champ. This is what it is. And Gunna realizes this. I think a lot of people knew this. The other rappers like Boosie and Charleston, White, and all these guys, they just thought that guys were just saying F the streets, like we're gonna start telling on people now. Or maybe they thought that they were trying to get themselves out of a RICO. Now, if you're gonna use this to get yourselves out of trouble, I guess I'm not mad at it. Right? But what happened is what Shorty Nick just said. The ish backfired, champ. It backfired. Yeah, champ. It didn't work. Oh, champ. Pamela says 21 is a rat. That ain't true. But listen, he might be a bozo, but he ain't telling nobody. 21 ain't telling nobody, man. 21 is a blood member, but he looks crazy right now. 21 is blood. He ain't telling nobody. That man is 4L gang. I ain't gonna lie. If you know anything about 4L gang in Atlanta, them niggas be causing havoc, champ. Them niggas is not to be played with. Them niggas be wilding out there in Atlanta. If you know, champ. But at the same time, champ, if you're using F the streets as a get out of jail free card, good. That's cool, man. But you're not doing that. The whole premise of the F the streets movement was to collaborate with Gunna, possibly patch things up with Thug, but that ain't finna happen. So here's the thing. Young Thug ain't never spoke on this and said that he wants to patch things up with Gunna, because we know that Thug's big homie is Gunna's dad, who passed away, whose name is King Troop. King Troop is a very solidified person, or was a solidified person in Atlanta. That's Thug's big homie. People know who King Troop is. Now, a lot of y'all may not know who King Troop is, but King Troop passed away a while ago, right? I want to say more than a decade ago at this point. But, you know, Thug made a promise to King Troop to take care of Gunna. Gunna tells on Thug, which is nasty work, and you get it. You get where we go from there. You dig? And then you get where we go from there. But now, you know, you can't try to use Gunna to get your records more sales. That's nasty work too. You know what I'm saying? Now see, it's one thing. You can't just go against your morals and principles and say, man, I'm not selling any records. Let me try to rekindle things with this rat and make some gangster music with a rat. That looks crazy. But that was the whole premise. And everybody realized this was the whole premise, right? So things are getting ugly. You feel me? Geraldo says, or I say Geraldo, Jesus Christ. It says, I don't know. Your name is Unito. Whatever that says, champ. It says 21 ran out of bots. Now he needs a human to help him. Well, that's what they allege. They said that 21 was buying those album sales, right? Allegedly. Now, he actually has a right to do that, right? So here's the thing. Everybody in the music industry bots. This is not new. Now, I don't know why people are starting. Well, I know why people are starting. It's because of somebody by the name of Aubrey Graham who tried to make it seem like botting was just a bad thing when Drake himself was getting bots, right? It's his fault. But at the same time, every single artist is getting botted, from Taylor Swift to goddamn Bad Bunny to whoever else. It doesn't matter. People been buying. Been buying. So buying is not something that's new. People been doing it. Now there's a huge difference. Now there's a huge difference between botting and stream farming. Those are two different things. Let's not get the two things confused, even though there are similarities. All right, but it is someone by the name of Aubrey Graham's fault as to why people are now talking about botting being something negative, which is not negative. Everybody's botting. This is the way of the industry. The industry is that way. He's trying to make it seem like it's a criminal thing when it's actually not. You dig? That also says 21 Savage says snitching is cool if you can give me a hit. Oh, Chip. So you are willing to compromise your gangsterhood by making a song with Gunna just for the sake of sales is nasty work. Though 21 Savage also said that rapping feels like a job to him. Well, we could tell. Your last album was Cheeks. All right, your album was almost as bad as Max B's, but thankfully you can rap on beats. So you're lucky, champ. You almost had the worst album this year, but you didn't, because Wayne made an album and so did Max B, which is really not an album, but a mixtape with 31 songs of military torture that we will not be revisiting anytime soon, champ. All right? But champs, 21, yeah, you pretty much, you messed up, champ. I don't know what the hell you were doing. Listen, 21, you should have just took the L, took the hit. All right, you are not that relevant in music anymore, and your music isn't hitting like it once did in prior years. Sorry, champ. Your music just sucks. All right, and I didn't like your album, and your album was Cheeks too. All right, I just want to make this very clear. Your album was also Cheeks. It wasn't good. I heard it, and it was nasty work. You heard nasty work. All right, we're going to run what Gunna said once more. Some of us may know this song. I know this song. I've heard this song before. And he did it in acapella in response to 21 Savage and the After Streets movement. I need y'all to smash the like and run these likes up, by the way. Let's run it back once more.
This shit 10,000 on shoes. Spend with no limit, 100 on June. Too many bitches, they coming in two. I took a perk, I been itchy since noon. Why the broke is the loudest in the room? Why all the certain niggas won't be cool? Ain't giving second chances at no fool. I'm on my depression, life been going smooth.
Yeah, champ. Why y'all trying to be cool with me now, champ? Why y'all trying to be cool with me, champ? I thought I was the rat. Now you want to stop the streets? You want to save the streets? You want to say F the streets? We need to start collaborating with these goddamn vermin. You want to do vermin collabs, huh, champ? Oh, champ, you're trying to collab with the vermin, aren't you, dude? Aren't you, champ? You're trying to collab with vermin? Nasty word. Oh, now you feel like it's appropriate to collaborate with a rat. That's not good, champ. All right, that's not good. Now you're welcoming rats into your home, champ. That's not a good idea. I don't think that's smart. You dig? But Gunna is playing it smart. He's playing it smart. I mean, he knows what's going on, so I get it. I mean, Gunna ain't say the goddamn thing this whole time. He just put out the music. He did what he did. You feel me? That's just what it is. You dig? Salute to Shanitra, who says Gunna ain't wrong. I mean, he's not. I mean, he know he being used. I mean, I feel like most of us knew that these niggas, or 21 Savage to be very much specific, because he's the nigga that's bringing up all the nonsense, that he needs to get the goddamn collab because sales ain't sailing right now. Album ain't doing good. Album was trash. Hey, we heard the album in the man's Discord. It was ass. It wasn't good, man. Terrible. Was it Max B terrible? No, but god damn it, it was bad enough though. Oh, it was bad enough though. It was bad enough. I ain't gonna lie. It was bad enough. Okay, we shall not revisit such projects. 21 says rapping is a job. Well, it sounds like you doing a half-ass job. You feel me? You doing a half-ass job when it comes to this rapping thing, champ. This nigga might as well have sang the goddamn alphabet on that album about how trash it was, nigga. You was a second away. You was 2 seconds away from singing the alphabet just to rhyme, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, nigga said a ball about Hunchback Notre Dame. Like, okay, I see exactly what you're doing here. You got a Hunchback of Notre Dame ball? Disgusting. I'm disgusted. This is a lack of effort. This is a lack of effort, champ. You're not putting in work. Nigga, you're giving us nonsense. You gave us chicken scratch, champ. Slop. You feel me? What are we doing? You're giving us slop, champ. We didn't ask for this. You feel me? Then the album cover looked like, I don't even know what. Album cover was cheeks too, and everything was just bad. We're not even gonna talk about the collab. We're not gonna talk about nothing. The best person on that album is G Herbo is the MVP of that album for whatever, you know. It's G Herbo. Mr. T says 21 could get a boost because Aubrey got the grape sandwiches beaten out of him, so he tried to go to Gunna with his hat in hand. Well, truth be told, Gunna is having more of a presence than your boy. I ain't gonna lie, champ. Nobody gave a damn about the Drake collab, and they're not about to start. You dig? And I ain't gonna lie, Aubrey kind of ruined himself with the lawsuit. So now, you know, I feel as though 21 Savage is also suffering just because Drake is suffering. I feel like if you attach yourself to Aubrey in any way, you might get cooked, because if Aubrey's a part of the project, UMG's gonna try to do something about that. They're gonna try to violate. I ain't gonna lie. You dig? Nobody says Drake care package don't hit anymore, so 21 is trying a different angle. Yo, listen, the Drake care package never existed. It was Drake who needed the collabs. It wasn't the other way around. The Aubrey care package is non-existent. He needed the artist. The artist didn't need him. They was already doing good. You know? Yeah, Aubrey can't save 21, and 21 can't save 21. And Gunna is not about to try and save 21. That's number one. Number two, crazy because his name is 21. You ass, nigga, yeah, you just suck, bro. You putting out mid. What do you expect? Like, when you produce mid, what do you expect? Offset had a great album when he made his solo album he made this year was fire. Okay. You can't produce anything of quality and wonder why your album sales ain't going too well. Come on, bro. You putting out mid. You should have expected these results, Jim. It's nasty. You dig? Minimal says new Gunna album actually fire. Been bumping some rat raps over cheese beats. Not gonna lie. Well, Gunna has had a better year. Gunna has had a good year. And he had a good last year too. 2024, 2025, Gunna has been quite successful. We can't knock that. All right. We got the song Who's Getting F Tonight. That's pretty viral and still viral right now, champ. All right. He got a thought anthem. Congratulations to him for having a thought anthem, champ. All right. Look, you're making rat love songs. That's cool, champ. You're making rat love themes. That's amazing. The Ball says if Gunna's career went under the ATL, rappers would have said the streets always win. Yo, listen. Let's not put this on Thug. This isn't Thug's doings. This is goddamn 21 Savage, all right? Thug has nothing to do with this. 21 Savage, this is on you, all right? Now, if you thought that your album sales would tank the way they did, champ, they about to tank even worse. You've hurt the album rollout, champ. You hurt the promotion of your album in a big way without realizing it, champ. You should have never did what you did. You should have never said F the streets. Save the streets might have been better. Save the streets might have been better. You've only angered other people in the streets. And when you tried to change it up, you even made it worse because now you copping a plea to a bunch of other people. It just looks bad because you all over the place. So now people don't believe you no more. And it's pretty clear what the MO is, what the motive was. What's the premise behind F the Streets? We all know now, champ. All right? He's good at what he does when it comes to music. Just a shitty person. You talking about Gunna? You gotta be talking about Gunna. Yeah, Gunna is just a POS. Listen, I'm not here to tell you that Gunna's not alright. Gunna's a goddamn sneak. I don't trust Gunna for nothing. This nigga told on Thug over some buns. He was a bun thirsty, champ. He had some BBL waiting outside the jail, champ. He was BBL ready, champ. He said, hey, look, man, I can't do this no more, champ. I'm telling. There is some good BBL out there that I need, champ. I need me some BBL yams. All right? I need that. I need some Lego style Dominican buns. I hate to break it to you, champ, but I'm telling. All right? YSL is a gang. All right? And I need some buns. All right? Hurry up. Let's hurry up with this process, shall we? I need to get out of here, champ. All right? Oh, champ. Yeah, man, it's over with. Mr. T says 21's next album might go triple pubic hair. That's crazy, by the way. Triple lower extremity hair is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He said triple Frank Fro. It's gonna go triple Frank Fro. You hear that, champ? Your next project's going triple Frank Fro. By the way, you hear that, champ? Yeah. Oh, champ. Oh, champ. Trenton says, how is the rat coming out of this in the best position? Listen, sometimes the rats win, all right? Sometimes the rats win. I hate to say it, champ. The rat was the victor here. Now, will 6ix9ine ever win? I don't think so. I just don't see him ever winning again. You know, I don't see it happening. You feel me? It just won't happen. All right. But for some reason, the rat won. Now, I ain't gonna lie. The only reason that Gunna won is because his music is better. He just happens to be musically better than his non-ratting peers. All right. His gangster peers don't seem to know how to make good music anymore for whatever reason. Now, Thug has a great catalog. However, his most recent works aren't the best, all right? Thug doesn't have the swag he used to have before he went to jail. He's lost his confidence. He's broken, champ. He's a broken man. He's not in shape. He looks crazy. Yeah, he is a broken man, champ. He's not producing quality work. But Gunna seems to be producing quality rap audio. I don't know, champ. I don't know what to tell him. Gunna's rap audio seems to surpass whatever Thug is putting out here, champ. As well as Lil Baby, who's definitely on the Fenty Savage. All right, the Fenty Savage capsules are very prevalent in Lil Baby's music, and it hasn't been the same since he's done those things, champ. Yeah, that Riri Fenty Savage capsule that's going around the United States has officially destroyed Lil Baby's career. So did the Jew gentleman who hugged him from the back. The J gentleman, for that matter. I don't want to say the wrong words here. All right, but the pale man, all right, who runs the Fanatics brand, who hugged a Lil Baby from the back on camera, also ruined that man's career, all right? Oh, champ. It's over, man. Showface says they broke Thug's spirit. Yeah, Thug is done. He's cold. We will not be getting the old Thug back. YSL Thug. It's over with. It's over, man. And then he put out some fire. He had some records. He had like one or two of those things. I'll give him that. But it wasn't enough, champ. Listen, there's some new Thug songs that I like. But it's not enough. You feel me? It's just not enough Thug songs. Now, if you just joining the man right now, I do need you to smash it, but like we get them likes to 100. I'm gonna run back what Gunna said to 21 Savage and the F the Streets movement, or is it Save the Streets? I don't even know anymore. Let's run it back just once more, shall we? Salute to the chat, man. Smash the like.
Addition 10,000 on shoes. Spend with no limit, 100 on Jew. Too many bitches, they coming in two. I took a perk, I been itchy since noon. Why the brokers the loudest in the room? Why all of certain niggas won't be cool? Ain't giving second chances at no fool. I'm on my depression, life been going smooth.
He's not giving second chances. He's not giving no second chances. It's over, champ. It's a wrap. You dig? Oh, champ. But truth be told, man, did Gunna think that he was gonna be forgiven for telling? Gunna, nobody was gonna forgive you. Now, fake forgiveness is nasty. Forgiving Gunna out of convenience is nasty work, though. Pretending to forgive Gunna just for the sake of selling records is nasty work. It's not good. It's not good. She said, no, Lil Baby was extra cooked after those jean shorts and them damn thigh tattoos. Like, bro, what the You always remember the worst things ever. Yes, Lil Baby got thigh tats, and that looks crazy as hell, by the way. You got hugged from the back. You're on some Fenty Savage capsules, and you got thigh tattoos. Nasty work, nigga. Are you Dwayne Wade, nigga? You walking around like D Wade, nigga. What's going on here, champ? Word on the street is that Lil Baby's out here playing with cyborgs. That's an allegation. I don't know. This nigga's spending $400,000 for some mums. Remember the nigga try to pay a Rolls Royce for some cheeks? This is different. This nigga's a different type of. He's a different thirsty nigga, man. He has a nasty habit of spending insane money on OF models and things of that nature. It's nasty, bro. Like, why are you spending so much money? $400,000, a goddamn culling in a Rolls Royce. What are we doing? Mr. T says, is it the same guy that was hugging Lil Baby from the back, the same one that had Meek Mill bunny hopping? Yes, that would be the same person. I just can't remember his name right now. Not that that matters, but you get it. But you understand. Minimal says, fake apology for some streams is so sad, bro. Like, you're just pathetic, 21. You're doing bad. You're pathetic. It's nasty, bro. Yeah, chat. He's tricking. $400,000, $300,000. Who spends that much for buns? Like, that's insane. What? It's not Robert Kraft, bro. Robert Kraft is somebody else. That's not Robert Kraft. It's the dude who owns Fanatics. I'm gonna tell you in a second, man. I'm gonna tell you who it is in a second, man. I'm gonna tell you who it is. It's Michael Rubin. I couldn't think of his name. It's Michael Rubin, bro. Not Robert Kraft. Michael Rubin was the one who hugged Lil Baby from the back. Michael Rubin, okay? And now that nigga got thigh tattoos. Nasty work. Listen. Gunna says what he says. 21 Savage looks like a complete bozo, man. 21 looks like an idiot right now. 21, I don't know, man. You ruin your rap career. It might be time for you to start a podcast with Max B. You and Max B need to start a podcast because both of y'all shouldn't be rapping no more. Everybody who shouldn't be rapping should just do a podcast like everybody else, man. Get in line, champ. It's your turn. Yeah, everybody who can't rap no more, get into that podcast bag like everyone. A Max B, 21 Savage podcast. There we go. We solved the problem here. If you ain't got no business rapping no more, guess what? I think it's time for your ass to start podcasts. Right? I think that's the best idea. You dig? That's a good solution to me. To me, it's a good solution. All right. To me, it's a good solution. Maybe I'm wrong, Chip. Maybe I'm wrong. Listen, Joe Budden reinvented himself for the podcast, right? Joe Budden used to be a rapper. Now he's known for podcasting. You can do the same thing, Champ. Be like Joe. Be like Banana Republic Josephine. Be like him. Banana Republic Joseph. All right, you could be just like him. He used to be a rapper, but now he's known for podcasting. Be that guy. You heard? Oh, champ. Stuart Little versus Master Splinter. Listen. Different type of rats. He said Dog Jerker Joe. Hey, listen. Dog Jerker Joe is insane, but it's true. He did get his dog off, Chin. So you're not lying. Dog Jerker Joe is crazy. We should really start calling him that, because we can't forget the heinous things that this man has said and done, and what he continues to do in his spare time, because that's absolutely insane, right? Nasty, yo, gang, do me a favor, man. Hit the like, share the video. I want y'all to let the man know how you feel in the comment section, man. How y'all feel about this, man? Is Gunna in the right? Should 21 Savage and Max B start a podcast like right now? Should we just forget about the rapping? We should probably forget about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in that comment section, gang. Hit the like, though. Hit the hype button, too, when the video is over. And more content is on the way. Join the man's Discord. And one more thing before we get all the way out of here. You ready, gang? East the Mayor. The one and only New York Mayor F. I'm Donnie, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.